Uh, Here I have an advertisement. I went to buy some toiletries at a pharmacy, pharmacy store, sort of like CVS or Walgreens. Farmafe is the name of the pharmacy here in Buenos Aires. And it says, Hola primavera. Hello spring. Because down here, spring is starting. It's still cold. Today is very cold. I decided to stay in the hotel. Plus, I have to wait for someone. I have a business, kind of a business transaction with someone who's going to be coming in the afternoon. So I decided to stay in the hotel area so I'd be close to receive it. But anyway, if you're interested in seeing this, you can go to www.farmafe.com.ar and then you can see what they have for sale. They don't put the prices in this catalog. I guess I should have called it a catalog rather than an advertising book. And here we have a lot of deals, 30% off, 40% off, 20% off. The thing is, they don't put the prices in the catalog because the economy is never very stable. So prices go up and down, up and down. One day it'll be one price, the next day it'll be another price. So they don't put the prices in the catalogs, even if there's an end date for the catalog. So, but they do put the percentage, discount that you get. Coming soon. Look, it's in English. Over here it says coming soon. And here we have, I need my glasses. It's hard for me to see while I'm showing it. This one, here we have some serum. This is a hydration. Looks like a serum for your face. Yeah, these are all face serums and face products. Here's some cream. If you see anything that you are very interested in, let me know. Otherwise, I'll just keep talking. Here we have, it's called Cetaphil. I'm familiar with that brand. Cetaphil. Very, very good quality products for your face and body. There's body cream. Aceite limpiador, espumoso hidratante. So there's a cleaning oil, which is foamy and hydrating. Up to 30% off. Then there's Vichy. Vichy is from France, from the 1st until the 14th of September. So this is outdated. This is a September catalog. So it's actually, what's advertised here is no longer valid. It's just... this one says, oh, it's a body oil to help your stretch marks and scars, to help get rid of stretch marks and scars. That's this one, Is Din. Here's a big advertisement for it's Eucerin is the brand. I'm reading it backwards on my Thiamidol, 97% de éxito en reducción de manchas. It's a 97% success rate in getting rid of like spots, age spots. Manchas are like stains. So it could be age spots or sunspots when you've been in the sun, and sometimes you get freckles, which I think are gorgeous. I think freckles are adorable. But some people don't want to have freckles. So it's supposed to get rid of those kind of skin colorations. Down here, post acne. Oh, there's a post acne one. And manchas are also stains when you've had acne. And when your acne is cured, sometimes you still have the darker spots. So that's also what this helps with to get rid of the little acne scars that are not the raised ones. I mean the ones that are flat but they're discolored. Here we have some other products. Let's see if they're all facial products. I have to turn it around to read it properly. Here we have Revitalift Gel Limpieza Oil. They have cleaning oils, which I've never heard of. Controls 150 serum. Okay, this is a eye serum with hyaluronic acid. I didn't know you could put that near your eyes, but apparently you can. And it's then you have another Vitalift hydrating cream. Here's the whole setup: hydrating cream and cleaning gel, cleaning oil, gel like cleaning oily gel. I've never heard of that. Maybe I'm translating it improperly. If somebody knows Spanish, correct me. It says gel limpieza oil. They use the word in English, oil, which is aceite. But sometimes to make it easier for them, because even on the front cover, they used English. Coming soon. See, they put here. Even though it's a Spanish advertising, it says coming soon because it's, we understand what that means. So they call it gel limpieza oil. Gel limpieza oil. Control, All right, let's go to the next one. Let's go to a bigger one. Let me see what other one looks interesting. St. Ives. We have that same brand in the United States. I've seen it. St. Ives. I'm trying to be a little ASMR by tapping. Nivea, of course, we know that brand. A lot of the brands that they have here are the same brands we have there, and then some are I've never seen before. If you see anything very interesting, just mention in the chat for me to speak more about it. Otherwise, I'll just pick the ones that I find interesting. Oh, look at some lip balms. This is new. Nuevo. They're Vaseline lip balms. I think I've never seen those in the U.S. either. So if they have them in the U.S., they would be new in the U.S. as well. Nuevo. And the one right below it, Fluido balsámico corporal. Balsamic corporal fluid. Like to moisturize. It's hypoallergenic and pH balanced. pH balance. That's important, pH balance. I'm not chewing gum because this is going on Ramble Scramble, and I don't chew gum on Ramble Scramble. I only chew gum on Susurro Whisper channel. If anybody's wondering why I'm not chewing gum, because on this channel, I sometimes get are not from the ASMR community. They just found me another way. So I don't want to turn people off with the gum snapping, and gum chewing, which is I don't like to see myself chewing gum. I've watched a couple of my videos. I've gone back and watched a couple of my videos of me chewing gum. I don't like it. I know the viewers like it, but anyway. La primavera trae tu rutina facial hasta 35% off. Off is an English word. See how they combine English with Spanish? Because it's a smaller word, because it would really be 35% descuento, discount. But they just say off, because it's easier. It's an easier word to use. So we get some, we have Spanglish in the United States, and they have, it's kind of Spanglish here too. They throw in a little English. Anti-edad, anti-aging, anti-edad. Edad is aging. Antiedad. Elegí el serum ideal para tu tipo de piel. Choose the ideal serum for your type of skin. So let's see the types they have. They have Q10 serum, which is double action anti-age. Cellular expert filler, again, English. Cellular expert filler. It's a serum rellenador. Rellenar is to fill in. So it kind of maybe fills in the creases of your face. Con ácido hyaluronic acid. I have trouble pronouncing that word. So, oh, hello there, Lunar Camera Oscura and Scanjet. I remember you have those lip balms in the UK? Yeah, I've never seen them in the US. Maybe because I've never looked for them. They probably do have them. I imagine they must, but it's apparently new. I'm just doing this now. Those of you who are not from the ASMR community and found me in another way, I just do whatever and I speak softly and people find it relaxing. That's sort of what ASMR is. There's more to it than that, but I won't go into detail. But this particular channel is actually not an ASMR channel, but I don't know what to talk about, so I decided to go through the catalog. Some people might find it interesting. Hello, Julie. Here we have jabón líquido. This is liquid soap. Jabón líquido antibacterial para manos Protex Avena. Avena is oatmeal. Sorry, I have to turn it around again. Jabón. I'm having trouble with my eyesight. Liquid soap, antibacterial liquid soap for your hands. And it says Protex. Protex is the brand name. Avena is oatmeal. So it's an oatmeal liquid soap for your hands. I'm skipping around. Espadol is antibacterial soap. Active. And here we have these three soaps. Dove. We know Dove. We know that one in the US. I don't know if they have it in the UK or other parts of the world, but I believe it must. These big companies sell around the world. So Dove must be one that we know. Estrella. Here we have some Q-tips. Bug spray. You get 2 for 1 off. Off the brand of bug spray. 2 for 1 off. And we have 2 flavors. We have the regular. Oh, and then this one it's not a flavor. It's the extra long duration. Extra duration. So this one is a regular not bug spray, bug repellent. And this one here is extra duration, so it lasts longer, more hours. Magnesium. I've heard good things about magnesium. 2 for 1 on special. And then we have some vitamins, 2 for 1. This is the 2 for 1 page. See, each page has these pages are all discounts. I don't think there's 2 for 1 over here. And this is an expired catalog. Yeah, no, this is the 2 for 1 we just got to it here. This is Pharmafe, but there's also another big drug company here, drugstore called Pharmacity. It's a chain, just like Pharmafe is a chain. Pharmacity is the other one. Here's some Dove cream. Oh, yes, Dove, right. we get here to the mouth care, oral care section, and we have some mouthwashes and some toothpastes. Listerine, Johnson and Johnson. Look at all the brands. Yeah, they're brands that are known. Listerine, of course. I believe that's worldwide, isn't it? Uh, Colgate, which is funny. The word Colgate is how we pronounce it in English. In Spanish, they pronounce it colgate, which means hang yourself. If you were to say someone that to someone, colgate, it's a horrible thing to say, isn't it? But colgate, it means hang yourself. But Colgate is what it's supposed to be, but they pronounce it that way. And another funny thing, there was once a car called a Nova. I don't Chevy. It was by Chevrolet. It was called the Chevrolet Nova. But in Spanish they would pronounce it Nova. Nova. And Nova means doesn't go. So a car that and the name of the car was doesn't go. So that was another kind of funny thing that people would joke about. They knew it wasn't true, but and here we have the toothbrushes. I had to buy a comb because I forgot my hairbrush. I packed. I was really well packed. I was careful. I forgot my hairbrush, which you wouldn't think I brushed my hair many times because even when I do brush it, it's usually very messy. I have frizzy, curly hair, but even so, you need to have it. So I went and I bought a wide tooth comb at this place at Pharmacy. But funny, yeah, it is funny. But they still get their sales because the people know, oh, it's just that's just the name. But it was funny when that, especially the car one, Chevrolet Nova, Nova. Okay, here's a new one. It's El Vive. Looks like a hair. Yes, serum for straighten your hair, to kind of put the serum on to smooth, more of a smooth. Liso means smooth. Uh, El Vive Dream Liso. Liso 7 días. It holds your hair smooth for 7 days. Uh, that's what they claim. This one I've used in the US. I bought this one before. I recognize the bottle. Thick and full. Biotin and collagen. So we're now in the hair section. These are shampoos. Different shampoos and different hair products. You can see them here. Dermagloss. Here we have a page. I think these are more skin products again. Here's a sunscreen. 50 FPS 50, which in English it's SPF. See, they move it around because it's different. It's a different. They say it differently, so they put if it says SPF and they say FPS, they go backwards than we do. Mm-hmm. Here's the maquilladora. It takes your makeup off. It's a liquid to take off your makeup. That's doesn't harm especially your eyes. When you take off makeup around your eyes, the mascara, you have to use something very delicate. Panalab, 40% off. Oh, this whole page, everything on this page is 40% off. Clean, look at this, looks like a whole skincare line. Kleenex, it's called Kleenex. Look at that, it's called Kleenex, but it's spelled differently than Kleenex, not like the tissue. Let me see what this is. It looks like some sort of skincare system. Yep, it's a skincare system. Gel de ducha, shower gel. I'm sorry for not showing it to you. Micellar water, which is what you use to take off your makeup. Uh, I can't see what the next. Oh, yeah, one is an exfoliating gel with salicylic acid. Then we have the Panaderm face. That's the SPF. It also has this one. That's the sunscreen. So this is the shower gel. This is the micellar water. If I pronounced that correctly, I'm not sure. And oil for the eye liquid. Um, I'm not where you saw that, but yeah, they say oil, cleaning oil. Oh, yeah, oil does help get off makeup. You know, if it's an oil that doesn't clog your pores. Some oils clog your pores and some don't. Depends what kind. For example, I think almond, and don't quote me because I don't want to, I'm not a doctor, but I believe almond oil does not clog your pores. I believe. And I believe coconut oil does clog your pores. So if you have problem with clogged pores, you shouldn't use, but don't listen to me. I mean, don't Google it to be sure which oils clog your pores and which don't. I have a problem with clogged pores, so I have to be careful. Even though I have very dry skin, I have oily skin underneath and dry on the surface. So I have clogged pores and dry skin. I have both. You know, dehydrated skin, actually. Dermagloss. Oh, I already showed you that. Solar. Dermagloss, solar. Solar. It's for the sun. Dermagloss sun. Here's the makeup. Combination skin. Oh, you have that too, Julie? Yeah. Oh, when I was young, I had a lot of acne. I was acne prone, and I didn't have wrinkles. That was the nice thing. And I did start to wrinkle later than my friends. I didn't eventually get wrinkled as I aged, but my friends would already had started getting wrinkles earlier, like in their mid to late 30s, and I still had smooth around my eyes and everything because of the greasy skin. But over time, you lose that you outgrow it. I guess I'm not sure. Your body changes and you don't produce as much. So as much moisture. So here, oh yeah, here's the makeup. I lost my train of thought for a bit. Crea tu propio glow. Create your own glow. See again, glow. That's an American word. That's an English word. That's not a Spanish word, but they use it. And no problem. It's a way for people to learn English. Like in Miami, you have everything with the English and the Spanish translation underneath in many catalogs. So it's a way to learn the other language. If you're Spanish, it's a way to help you learn English and vice versa. 10% off. So here's extra volume mascara. And then this lady, yeah, Crea tu propio glow. That's a Revlon ad. What's this? More eye mascara. It goes on very thick. It's claiming to really thicken your eyelashes. Gives you volume. Pump up the volume. Subí el volumen. Raise the volume. But it's like saying pump up the volume. Subí el volumen. Is there an explanation? And lash filler. Now we're in the perfume section. Hello, RG. I missed your hello. If you're still in here. Here we have Calvin Klein. We have, let me stand up so I can show you while I'm reading it. This is Issey Miyake. Issey Miyake. My glasses are falling off. This one over here is, man, I don't know what that one. This one is Assad Zanzibar. This one's called Assad Zanzibar. I'm just skipping through. Oh, hello, Desmond. I have a lot of time today, so I decided to try to do a half ASMR. It's not fully ASMR. It's half fractional ASMR, we'll call it, because I may deviate. But if I have a topic that I stick to, hopefully I'll stick to the soft spoken as well. This page is bebés y niños, babies and children, products for babies and children, which are going to be obviously more gentle. Of course, we have Johnson's baby shampoo. That goes without saying. Johnson and Johnson baby shampoo. And here's this is that the little perfume that they put on afterwards? No, shampoo and conditioner. I didn't realize babies needed conditioner, but I guess they do. Their hair can dry out too. So here's shampoo, here's the conditioner. Grown-ups can use baby shampoo. Actually, older people, when you've lost a lot of hair, men, when they're practically bald when they're older, they can use baby shampoo because you don't have much hair and you don't want something so harsh on your skin, on your scalp. Huggies, here we have Huggies. And this one is a shampoo as well. And shampoo and wash. I guess one is the bath wash and one of them is a shampoo. I don't know which is which. It's hard to see. Here we have here Elite pañuelos. Those are pañuelos descartables. Those are tissues, not pañales. Pañales means diaper. Pañuelos are tissues. So these are tissues. I wonder, and they're babies because it's in the baby section because you have, for example, Mickey Mouse. Who else is on there? And it's not even on the tissue. You have some Disney characters on the packaging. I don't believe the tissues have those pictures. I think just the packaging has the pictures. But it's for children, so these are paños. Okay, here we go. Paños are the wipes. Paños are wipes. So we have pañales, which are diapers. Pañuelos, at the bottom. So on one page, you learn 3 words that are similar to each other. You're next to it. So that's the good thing about having the pictures. And then of course we have some powder, baby powder, Johnson's. A lot of them on this page are Johnson's or Estrella brand, which Estrella means star. Harsh. Baby shampoo can be good if, oh, okay, because it's not as harsh, right? Dermatitis or, yeah, dry scalp or. Here we have these look like some protein shakes. Oh no, it's for babies also. Formula. It looks like baby formula. I can't see. The writing is so small, and the lighting isn't so great. It's a very cloudy day out today, and it's also been raining. But these look to me, misma formula. See, I don't know if it's baby formula. I think they're formulas in general, the different protein shakes. I think that this would be more, if this were baby formula, it would be more noted somewhere. I think these are just protein powders that you make shakes out of for adults. I don't know if it's for babies. It's not clear from the page, and unless I were able to read the small writing, which I'm not able to read right now, including with my glasses. And we're at the center. We're halfway through. How long have I been on? I don't wanna bore people too long. Uh, Fortisip. Seguir nutriendo tu vida de momentos. Yeah, this is for grown-ups. These are grown-up shakes because here it says seguir nutriendo tu vida de momentos. Continue nutritioning your life, or continue giving your life nutrition of moments. Moments of nutrition. I'm not sure how to translate it, what they mean by that. Fortisip para nutrir tus músculos, tu fuerza y tus ganas. Fortisip to nourish your muscles, your strength, and your go getter. You know, there's a better word for it, but tus ganas, your will to move forward. You know, like when you feel like doing something. And accede increíbles descuentos. Access incredible discounts. Just incredible. Now on this page, we have Centrum. No, we don't have Centrum. I thought that said Centrum. It says Chiacapas. That's a dietary supplement. Here's Ensure. Here's another kind of drink. 50% off. Some of them 40% off. Down here, oh, here we have uh, for grown-ups diapers for the elderly when they have incontinence. Lentitud. And let's see what we have here. Discardable towels. What do you call them when they're discardable? You can throw them away. Single-use towels. Baño feliz. Baño jabonoso para la higiene. And these are soapy wipes. They're wipes, but they're soapy. So you just have to wet them a little bit, and then you can wash without any soap because the soap is already in the wipe. And then you just rinse as usual. So those look like they might come in handy. Those are 20% off. And toast stop. Toast stop. Stop a la tos. Ah, Stop Cough is the name of that would be the translation of the brand name. It's one is for children and one is for adults. It's a cough medicine. Down here we have some fluor gel, fluoride gel. I don't know if that's toothpaste. It says fluor gel junior, but it looks like some sort of toothpaste, even though it doesn't say that it's toothpaste. It's a gel, maybe a gel toothpaste. I'll show it from further away. More medicines. Now this is medicine from the, over-the-counter medicines on this page. Let's see if there's one that I recognize. Actron. We have Actron in the US, I believe. I don't think we have any of these other brands. Yeah, no, here's some contact lens solution down here. It's a brand that I don't know. Yet none of the brands are brands that I recognize from the United States. I've seen the brands here, except maybe Actron. I think I've seen Actron before. Buko, here's a big advertisement for something. Bucoangin. Bucoangin, libre de azúcar, sugar-free, antibacterial antiseptic, or antiseptic bucopharyngeo. I wonder if that's for, what's it for? For your throat. Bucoangin, angina. When you have a sore throat, they sometimes call it angina. It changes, le cambia el día, changes your throat's day. Like it makes the day of your throat better. Oh, look at me. Look at me. I didn't do that on purpose. Oh, I have a nice, look how nice my teeth look. All right, enough. I just think that looks funny. All right, put my glasses back. All right, so that's an antiseptic to soothe your throat. They look like little lozenges. They're throat lozenges. When you look at the pictures on the box. This next page, what's over here? Cuidado femenino, feminine care products. I think I'll just skip over that page, but it has the different feminine products, and they all have different discounts. Kotex, of course. Venus, Veet. Yes, these are all brands. Carefree. These are all brands, many brands that we know. Over here, I know that picture was funny. Oh, that's good. That emoticon looks like what I just did with the picture. Okay, Dove. Here we go, Dove again. These are novedades, new products, or new novelty, like new, I don't know in what sense. Yeah, they're new products. They're all new products that are new by Dove and by some other brands. Advanced formulas, glowing results. This looks like it's something for your skincare. Skincare, hair care, and supplement. Look again, in English. Skincare, hair care. You don't You know, in Spanish it's longer. You'd have to say cuidado de piel, cuidado de pelo. But here you just say skin. Here they're just saying skincare, hair care because it's easier. Y suplementación funcional. You know, and supplements for everything. Just for men. They have just for men. Just for men. See, the brand would be solo para hombres. I don't know why women can't use just for men. Don't we have the same hair? I guess we can, but they try to exclude us, say just for men. But it seems like, you know, women could use it too. It's probably the same stuff that women use. Here's more men's products. So these are cuidado masculino. See, we had cuidado femenino, feminine care. And here we have cuidado masculino, masculine care. And these are different products for men on this page, which, you know, some deodorants, some men will like those body washes. Men like to get the 6-in-1 or the 3-in-1, which is shampoo, conditioner, and body wash all in one product. I've seen that. Pelo y barba. Oh, here's a pomade for hair and beard. It's a pomade. I like that word, pomade. Pomade. Throat sweets, right, lozenges. Is that what it said? Let me go back to that page. Did you see what it said? Yeah, they're lozenges, but where did you see that it said throat? Caramelos. Yeah, you're right. Caramelos means candies. They're antiseptic candies, so throat lozenges. But right, you would translate it throat sweets. Antiseptic throat sweets. Okay, I did that page. Did I do this page? Yeah, I did that page. I was on the cuidados masculinos, and right over here, September, which is almost the end of September, but septiembre es para vos. Elegí cuidarte mejor con Geonat. September is yours. Choose to care for yourself better with Geonat. And then here are, I don't know if these are some kind of aceite de pescado, fish oil, lion's mane, and trionate magnesium. Magnesium de trionate. These are those some sort of supplements or things you'd get at the nutrition store, GNC. Oh, here's a brace. Okay, if your arm hurts, you have a sling you can get. This one. Codera, that's for if your elbow hurts, a codera. This one is for your wrist, muñeca, muñequera. Your muñeca is your wrist, but muñeca also means doll. It's the same word, but it could mean doll or it could mean wrist. In this case, they mean it's a wrist. This one is for another elbow one, and this one is for your knee. And down at the bottom, we have some nebulizers. 40% off on nebulizers. Oh, it's going well. Thank you, Lychee. Hello. It's going well. I'm just going to stay in the hotel today because it's cold outside. I don't really want to go out there anyway. Plus, I'm waiting. I have a meeting with someone a little bit later. Okay, we're at the coming close to the end. Herbal spray with essential oils. I don't know where you're supposed to spray it, but this is eucalyptus, palo santo. I don't know what that is. I think it may be myrrh. Here's a citric blend and lavender. Palo santo, I think, is myrrh, Myrhh, which is a word you find in the Bible. If that's correct, it means the saints stick. And here we have just two more pages. This is a very thick paper. They spend a lot on these catalogs just for them to be only around a month. Se pusieron más buenas. They have gotten better. It's gotten better. Nuestras cremas. Our creams are much better. And it's a company called Farron. They're different creams for different things. Oops, let's skip that one. Okay, time to travel. Oh, for traveling. This is the page I needed to look at. I had this catalog. I've had it for a few days. I've just started looking at it. Home and decorate. They even have home and deco, which you have those air fragrance sticks and the sprays that make it smell nice in your house. Here, Nativa aromatizer. Again, a diffuser, the scent sticks, where it's a diffuser of scent. Again, down here, there's more. And here are some scented soaps. Yeah. It's a tin. It would make a nice gift. A tin of scented soaps. 25% off. That would be a nice gift to give to someone. And Boutique Cosmetica. And then here there's an advertisement. They're not showing the products, but they're showing an advertisement for Boutique Cosmetica. Boutique Cosmetics. Boutique, Botik. And it's pure vegetable products, no animal products, It's a vegan company with no gluten, family friendly, respects animals, ecologically conscious. Okay, that's Boutique Puro Vegetal. Let's give them a good push because they're doing a good thing. Here we have Colgate. This is toothpaste. Oops. 2 for 1. And then you have the mouthwash. Here's another one, the whitening. And here's a toothbrush for sensitive. This is sensitive for sensitive gums and teeth. Palmolive. I haven't seen that brand in a long time. I know we have it still in the U.S. Oh, this store is Farmafe in Argentina. It's in Buenos Aires, Argentina. Farmafe. It's a pharmacy, kind of like a CVS or a Walgreens in the United States. I don't know what it has a pharmacy, but it has a lot of other products. This is Colgate for plaque. And then we're going to see the back of the catalog. It looks like this. Franui. It looks like some kind of candies. Panalab, Recoleta. Hmm. Oh, look at that. Here, they give you the dates and times that a dermatological consultant will come to the store. And if you go to the store at that time and day, depending which location, here are the different locations. It's telling you that you can go speak with a dermatological specialist, which is not a doctor. It's probably a cosmetologist. Was the mascara vegan from before? Let's see. Well, it apparently, I mean, it's a, oh, the mess. Yeah, just on this page, they're not advertising any products at all. They're just saying this, they're giving a push for the actual brand, which is Boutique. But it's not vegan. I mean, there's no mascara on the ad. But if they make mascara, I'm sure it is vegan. But then if we go back to the makeup section, we'd have to look up. You'd have to Google and see if they respect animals. What pages? I don't even remember seeing the mascara. Oh, here we go. Here's the makeup. Okay. So, brillo labial, that's lip gloss. Is this the mascara? Okay, here's mascara Maybelline. You'd have to Google Maybelline and see if they don't do testing on animals and all that stuff. Here's another mascara. This one is also Maybelline. Yeah, these are Maybelline mascaras. I don't see any other mascara. But yes, certainly if there were a mascara made by Boutique, it would be vegan because that's what they're advertising. And servicios, carga sube, paga facturas. You can also go there to pay your bills, send, cargar dinero en tu cuenta. You can have an account at the pharmacy and put money on it. So then you go and you have a credit and then buy with your credit. Franui negro. Chocolate. Here's some chocolates. They look like they're grapefruit with chocolate. They don't look very yummy to me. Franui. They kind of even seem out of place. It's a pharmacy, although they do sell candies there. In some pharmacies, they also sell candies. All right. Any questions about anything we've looked at? Otherwise, I believe we finished our session. It's a pretty cover with all the, it's springtime here. So when it's getting into fall in the United States, they're going into spring here in Argentina. They have locations in Recoleta, in Almagro, in Palermo, in Tribunales, and in Caballito. I've never been to Almagro. Almagro. I have to find out what part of town that is. I've never heard of that. I've heard of all the other places. I'll look that up. Okay, septiembre. So September's almost over, so this catalog will soon be obsolete. They are cruelty-free and don't test on animals, but they're not vegan, but they don't, okay, at least they don't test on animals. Yeah, that's really cruel. Test on people. Anyway, what's there to test? We already know what mascara is made of. It's the same products that they've always had, so just find the non-cruel way to do it. Always, when possible, you do the least damage to the surroundings and to the animals. All right. Well, thank you all for coming and watching my mini ASMR, not 100% ASMR, but, and I guess that's it. The palm oil. Oh, the palm oil. That's right. They're not, I don't know. Yeah, I'd have to Google the ingredients. Well, palm oil is, yeah, it's not cruelty free because it's harming the orangutans. The last time I heard, although now there is a palm oil that's supposedly sourced ethically. There is, but then they have to say sourced ethically or something like that. But there's, yeah, when you buy, you should try to avoid palm oil. For also, I've heard it may not be that great for you to ingest, over time if you eat a lot of it. And a lot of things have palm oil. And I try to remember to check when I buy candy, especially because a lot of candy has palm oil in it. But I found some licorices that don't have palm oil, and I like them. So that should work for me. It does work for me when I have a candy attack. I got this new sweater yesterday, but not yesterday, the day before yesterday. It's sort of a little, doesn't necessarily match with my T-shirt, but it's very cute. Okay, thank you guys. We'll talk soon. I'll see you maybe when I get back. I'm going to be here about 2 more days. And when I get home, maybe I'll try to do something interesting. Thanks for watching.